fantastic. Hi everybody on FM Team Support. What a beautiful evening it is today. I'm going to start with a little statement and then I'm going to introduce you to my star guest, which is fantastic. I'm going to start with Albert Einstein. Imagination is more important than knowledge, and anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. And he was a Nobel Prize winner for physics, so he was a very special man, and that's what he says. And then I'm going to start with a little joke. My office just started a gin and tonic Tuesday. It takes place at my desk, and I'm the only person who knows about it.
I think that sounds like me.
There you go. And just a little statement by John Paul Getty, MLM billionaire. He said, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts rather than 100% of my own. He built a massive MLM business, and to explain that the MLM industry is worth $200 billion. To put it into years terms, that would be 37 years is how much the industry is worth. And the richest people in the world, they are networkers, MLM networkers. And it's because of duplication. And I'm really happy to have Sharon as our star guest tonight on FM Team Support, because we've been friends with her for quite a few years, and we've been to some of these fantastic holidays like Dubai and other countries, which has been brilliant. And also Sharon's a good friend because she's travelled with us around England doing some of the business opportunity meetings that we've done to help people, and Sharon's helped as well. So she's a good friend as well, and she's built a very strong business. She also does Instagram, so she knows more about it than I do, and that's the reason I'd love her to come on and have a share her ideas with us, which is absolutely brilliant. And I'm just going to give you a little quick rundown that the over the bank holiday weekend, the call centre and distribution centre will be closed, but the online shop will be operating as usual. Okay, and don't forget the lipstick deals that they're doing 8 get 2 free, so there's 10 lipsticks for £64 with 224 points. I'm going to hand you over now to the amazing Sharon Howitt, who's a great friend of David and mine, and she's also achieved a lot. She's Amaranth Orchid coming on Golden Orchid in the FM business plan, and I'm just going to hand you over to her now. So thank you, Sharon. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome, Madeline, and thank you. Right, so I'll just take over the screen.
Great.
There we go. So, yeah, I'm going to talk about Instagram because I absolutely love this platform. We've got, yes, we've all got Facebook, but you've got to embrace everything that's free out there. So that's why I have a business page, I've got a group, and I love Instagram. And Instagram's more visual. It's about quality over quantity. So I'm going to go through a training with you. So if I can just get this up on screen now, and hopefully this will go to plan. Let's just put that down there. Let's do that. Yay. Okay. Can you see that all right, Madeline? You can be my eyes. And I'm also got it in the group because when I'm on this system, I can see people's comments, but I can't see who's commented. So I might look this way. It's because I'm looking at the screen and the comments. So if you do have any questions at all, drop them below and I will get back to them. But I am going to whiz through this training. I'm not going to go on and on and on about it. There is at the end, I have got a workbook that goes with this, and it's really going to help you put some sort of system in place to really be amazing on Instagram. And this is my training that I ran before. And you'll also see this on my business page as well, but the slides didn't actually turn. You just hear me talking. Right, so I'm going to whiz through all this. You don't need that. You don't need that. You don't need that, because this is just going through everything I'm going to talk about. And there we go. So why Instagram? Now, I talk a lot on training about finding your ideal customer. Where are they? Who are they? And what do they do? Now, on Instagram, your target audience, if they're between 18 and 29-year-old, they're on Instagram. If they're between 30 and 49, they're on Instagram. Now, anyone over that age, they'll probably still be on Instagram, but you got to target them in a different way. So Madeline, we could do another training on this, on your ideal customers and things like that. I've got workbooks on them as well. But Instagram, it is a huge engagement platform, and you've got 68% on Instagram are female and 32 are male. And it's got 50 more times more engagement than Facebook, and 120 times more engagement than Twitter. Now, I know a lot of people aren't on Twitter, but I'm on there and I have everything tweeted out automatically. So I'm physically never on Twitter, but it's just another free platform that my name is on. And there's been 60% growth on Instagram since 2014. So the statistics are huge. You should be on Instagram. Now, I can't show, I can't show you because I've got my phone switched on. Hi, Donna. Thanks for joining. So this is a screenshot of my Instagram account. Now, you've got your bio, you've got a link that you are allowed to have on a link, and you have a hashtag. Now, my link, if it's different to that now, it is sharonhoward.info. If you type that on the browser, on the internet, wherever, it'll take you to my Tap Bio account, which is connected to my Instagram. You might need to rewatch this because I may be going to a bit, I do talk fast anyway, but it might just go a bit over your head at the minute. Just go back, rewatch the replay on this. Go and look at your phone, look at your Instagram, and you'll understand what I mean. So your bio, it has to tell people what you are going to deliver. You can't have a bio that says, you know, Sharon, mum of two, got 2 dogs, loves gym. Yeah, it's true. But when people land on my Instagram account, they're not going to see that. They'll see that in my story because you want to share your day in a story. But my Instagram account is about tips and motivation. It's about social media, and it's about helping, you know, women and men, you know, build amazing businesses. And that's exactly what I show on my Instagram account. So you have to get into the business mindset of what you are actually going to deliver is what people are going to see. Then you've got your highlights. This is a little reel that goes across the top. They aren't as hard as what you imagine to create. They are like, I call them like a little filing cabinet. So if you go onto my Instagram account, sharon.howard, and you go and have a look around, have a play, you'll see what I mean about the highlights. If you click on FM World, you'll see everything, not everything, but certain things I've added to my story, and I'll save that photo into my highlight. I'll save a book into my highlights, so people can click on that and see the books I've read. They can read blog posts, they can read stuff about me, they can see my trips in Liverpool, and things like that. So get inspiration, watch what others are doing, follow them, watch and learn. You really will learn a lot by following people and watching what they do. Okay, so the little basic icons on the bottom of your Instagram, you have got the home screen, which is that little house. You know, go and hit that. That's going to take you to the home, and you're going to be able to then search and find people. That's the magnifying. You can find people, engage with people, and instead of just giving a heart and a like, or just that's great, they're usually robots that leave you comments like that. It has to be over 4 words. So type over 4 words and it'll start to count. Okay. So when you go to your home screen, and that you can swipe down, and that's going to refresh. Now you can see on my feed what Instagram tells me that I like. It's everything like cavaliers and dogs, which it really is, because that's what I tend to look at as well. You know, I love looking at my dogs. So refresh it and see what else pops up, and search for new accounts as well. So you've got beauty. There's loads of ways that you can find different people. Now, when you see these buttons, when you click on this search screen, you're going to see the top. That's the top accounts, top searched hashtags. You're going to see people. You're going to see places. Go up to places and add wherever you live into places, and you will see people who are local to you. Go add them. Well, don't add them. Go comment, engage, and then hopefully they're going to follow you back. But never follow for follow, because you just don't want to follow accounts that you're not interested in. Right. Okay. So going back to my account here, on the bottom, you got the little square with the plus. That's where you can, you know, add photos, and you can add a gallery, you can add a video, and you can do all sorts of jazz on there. So just have a play. Now, Accounts should be set to public. If you've got a private account, no one's ever going to follow you. And if somebody, sends me, follows me, and I go and click to have a look at them, I don't just follow people. I want to follow people that I find interesting. And if it's account set to private, I don't even bother. So bear that in mind. Your account should be set to business. Plus, you can see all these, as you can see on the top, the little clock, and you've got the lines. You can view statistics and everything once it's set to business. Okay. You also now, when you click this little heart symbol, you can see who the people you're following, who they're following. Go and have a look at that. Not many people do that. Go and have a look. You can see what people are liking, what they're commenting on, and go and follow them. And then, comment on 2 and like 1 comment. Leave a comment on 1. Right, your bio. I briefly touched on this before. It has to be purposeful, personality, and promotional. You have to get the balance right, which is 45 purpose, value, 45% your personality, and just 10% promotional. You can see an image on there. This is my old theme. If you go and follow me, you'll see how I do it now, which is not as many quotes because it was really hard work. So I tend to do 7 photos, 1 quote, 7 photos, 1 quote. But there's no sales on there. It's really about a photo of me with a quote. Then it could be like a bottle of perfume, but it's a real life photo. It's nothing generic from FM UK. It is my own products, gin. That's exactly what I say on there. It's a gin lover. I share a bit of my personality as well. There's no food. There's no nights out and all that stuff. That's saved for your story. So if you can see the image there on the top and it's got the little plus sign, click that you can upload a photo of your day. Share your day on there. That's where you want to be sharing your kids. That's where you want to be sharing your days out, blah blah blah. People love to follow your journey. Right, so back over to that left image, you can see I wrote Linktree. I did have a Linktree account. It's totally free, but I like tap bio, and you'll see that if you go to my bio, click the link, you'll be able to see my YouTube channels and all that. It's very jazzy. So I like tap bio, but you can get 1 page for free. The rest, I think I paid about 35 quid a year. No, it wasn't even that, 26 quid a year for active things. Linktree is totally free. It's totally preference. Okay, so yeah, as you can see on that image as well, don't set it to a private account. Have it public. Don't make people's life hard. So the good, the bad, and the ugly. God, there's some ugly accounts out there. There's some good accounts. There's some, you can just see by those photos. Look at that one on the right. Oh my God, spam central. Look at your account. If all you can see is product, 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 or babies, 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 dinner, 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 it's not inspiring people. And I say this about posting on social media, whatever, before you post something, is it, motivational? Is it inspirational? Is it going to get somebody wanting to know more? Is it creating curiosity? And if it isn't, post something like that, because when you are in Instagram, you're promoting yourself, you are promoting who you are, which is a professional, business person. So just be wary about the content that you post and what other people see. This is an old account, mine. Well, it's probably an old account, this one on the left there. But yeah, you can see I went through this phase of pale, because my branding colours is hot pink and teal. It's totally changed now. So you'll find your own, way of doing things. It doesn't have to be like that, because you can spend too much time faffing. Right, Plannerly, you can track your stats. It is free. You can schedule posts as well. So have a look and see if you want to do something like that. I personally do not schedule anything onto Instagram, because I tend to do it as I'm in the moment and as and when. And I do that directly. I actually do that off my desktop now. If you have got Google Chrome, there's a Google Chrome extension for Instagram, which means you can go on your computer, you can upload directly off your computer an image and ping it straight onto Instagram, then fire your hashtag tags on the first comment. Again, that's preference. I'm going to speak about hashtags in a minute. Right, Instagram strategy. It is about content strategy. I've just touched on the 45, 45, and 10. Selling without selling. Who's your target audience? Don't use, I do, but don't use company name, and I do, but that means don't just have like 2 hashtags. Say you're called, I don't know, Shannon's FM fragrances, and then I've got hashtag FM World UK and hashtag FM World. No one's ever going to be searching that in general. Only people in the company are going to be searching that. And you want to target people outside of it. So think what somebody normal would be searching for. So it'd be like perfume of the day, perfumes, fragrance of the day. These are the type of hashtags that you need to be using, and not so obscure ones that who's going to search hashtag Shannon's FM perfume, boutique floral scents. Nobody's going to be searching that. So think a little bit about what people are going to be looking for. So engage, comment, like, and repeat. You want people to go from Instagram to a customer. It's all very well just scrolling and scrolling, but if you're not leaving comments and engaging, saying, oh my God, that photo's amazing. Oh my God, that dog's so cute. What's it called? All this sort of stuff. You want to be doing that because it's just like the algorithm on Facebook. The more you engage and comment, the more that people are going to see your content. So think about creating conversations. So like an ideal customer's last 3 posts, you can do a comment on 2 of them. And, and that was the one new person. So what makes a good account? It's the theme and aesthetics. It's what it looks like. It's what you say you're going to deliver on your bio is what it looks like that you are delivering. What makes a cringy account? No thing mixing business pleasure and potty training. Honestly, we all get that. We've all been there, done it, but save that for your stories or a personal account. This is business. And what 3 things will you share with your followers? Don't go off task, and it's so easy to do that. And what you say on your bio is really what's going to bring you back to sticking to that, what you are going to deliver. So what to post? You've got quotes, days of the year, create those hashtags. I usually have a book with them all wrote down. I haven't even got my calendar up here. I usually, no, never mind. I have like days of the year. So if it's, say tomorrow's, I don't know, say tomorrow was popcorn, popcorn day, or toffee popcorn day, I would probably put a bottle of number 16 on Instagram and put hashtag toffee popcorn day. Who else has a perfume that, smells of toffee? It's got notes of toffee in it. Something like that. So really use those hashtags of the day. Video tutorials, I do like 20-second tips. You can go live. There's so much you can do on Instagram. Selfies, meet the team, pet work. Mine's actually, he sleeps in the bed all the time when I come up here. He doesn't leave my side. So really I need to take a photo of him. Gerard is fast asleep in his bed. But, you wouldn't want to see my desk because it's a total tip. But it's real life, and people do want to see that sort of stuff. And there you go, messy desk, daily, weekly plan, and write down what Monday. Write down what you're going to do for the rest of the week. Take a photo of it, upload it. This is how I'm going to smash my week's goals. And a coffee break. You could even go do a 20-second live if you've got like a minute live video, and upload that, and then you can give them a minute's tip. Selling without selling. Look at the picture on the left to the picture on the right. This is what Instagram is about. Nobody is interested in looking at those pants hanging up, but they're more interested in that girl who's wearing the pants. So just think about the images that you are posting. Hashtags. So again, who is your target audience? Apart from the usual age, gender, location, answer these 3 questions. What do they do in the spare time? Where do they get their inspiration from? And what hobbies do they have? Because then you can dig deeper and find them. That's where they're hanging out on Instagram. So then you can see, where do they work? What's their job? Do they do part-time or the full-time? Do they have children? Where are they online? And as I showed you just before, if you go to local places and search, wherever you live, you can like local hairdressers and just, oh my God, that hairdo's lovely. Oh my God, that makeup's amazing. And just keep engaging with local people. Then they're going to think, who the hell's this person, this crazy woman? But then they're going to come over to your account. They're going to have a look and think, oh my God, she's shared tips there. Oh my God, look at that, you know, this, that, and the other. The value that you're giving, they're going to follow you. And that's another follower, and that's somebody local. So yeah, look at where people are hanging out, and I've put complete the workbook. I'm going to share the workbook in the link later on after this, that you can download and work through who, you know, your target audience is and where you can find them and the hashtags you can use on Instagram. So think about one person and use targeted hashtags for them. So what specific hashtags are they using? Not what you think, what they are using. So mine, if I'm doing my coaching with network marketing, struggling to use Instagram, social media, they're gonna, you know, I've got a set of hashtags saved in Evernote specific to coaching. Then I have a specific set of Instagram hashtags for the perfume post. I've got motivation hashtags. I've got God, about 30 different hashtags saved. So when I do a photo, could be motivation, I'll then go straight into Evernote, copy all my hashtags, paste it into Instagram straight away. You'll get there. It's all in the workbook. So here we are. Let's look at, you sell inch loss cream. Look for the hashtag new mum, hashtag local nursery, hashtag school, hashtag soft play area, hashtag whatever. And then go and see what people are posting. Like them, comment on them, start to get you know, people thinking, who's this crazy woman? But they're going to come over and find you and follow you. I offer extra cash. I look for hashtag mum to be, new baby, getting married, new car, stay at home mum. And another good one is hashtag laptop lifestyle. That gets quite a lot of people as well. Again, remember the 3, 2, 1. You know, comment on 2 of them and find that one new person. Yeah, you've got dance club, local restaurants, salon names. There's so much. So go to that explore and search for them. Right, check out Gary Vaynerchuk's $1.80 strategy. He's on YouTube with this. It is an amazing strategy, and you'll find so many people use this strategy. So it's about following 10 hashtags that you want to build a relationship with. So it could be like dance troupes, it could be gym clubs, it could be new mums. So follow them, then comment on the top 9, because if you go and search that hashtag, it's going to show you all the recent posts, all the top posts, but go and comment on 9 of them that you want to comment on, and leave your 2 cents of value, which means not just saying emojis, hearts, hi, great post, but oh my God, that looks brilliant, oh well done, and you really start to give value that you really do care about what that person's post. But go and check it out. It's on YouTube. It's brilliant. It's also, you can just Google it anyway. Right, so exploring the tags, go and search the videos. This is where you're going to find people you're looking for. If you're looking at and commenting on puppy pics, that's all you're going to see. And it really does that. So start to search for your ideal customers. Look at makeup artists, fitness mums, local businesses, and then they're going to start popping up in your feed. So go and refresh pull down, refresh it, and you're going to see more of that content popping up. Every single person you want to follow you will see your content. So go on like 3 of the posts, comment on 2, new follower. Comment on 3. Sorry, you can comment on 3, comment on as many as you want, but like 3, comment on 2, new follower. Okay, hashtag. This is a hashtag bonus. It's not really, it's just, well, it maybe is. Again, this is all in the workbook as well. You can use hashtagify.me, and that's going to give you the top 10 hashtags in that specific area you are looking for. Instagram gives you 30 hashtags. Use them, use them. Don't be just doing 2, 3, 4. Really use, 11 is a good in between, but I use all 30 because I want my account to be found. Sometimes I'll use less, but I would say probably 8 out of 10 of my posts, I use 30 hashtags. But like I say, 11 is great. Now, hashtag no-nos, your business name, your team name, join my team, work it, love, coffee, because it's never going to get seen because they are so popular. You need to narrow it down a little bit. And as you can see on the right there, this is my Evernote account. I've got my FM posts, I've got my female entrepreneur blog. If I'm going to do a blog post, I want to target it to people who are going to find it who look for blog posts, skincare, coffee. I have every single area that we cover in that brochure into hashtags, because if I do a photo of, say, I don't know, let's say this, what have I got here? The body balm. I want people looking for body balm. So I'll probably do a hashtag body balm, hashtag beauty, skin deep, soft skin, time for me, time out, sort of things like that. But I've maybe got all that in this little workbook anyway, but just start to think about who you are targeting. So you got from Instagram to the customer, the funnel, and this is exactly like Facebook. They are going to go from Facebook or Instagram. They're going to become a social media fan. They're going to start to follow you and get to know a little bit more about you. Then they're going to engage. They're going to start to comment. They now feel like, they know you. Then you want to get them into your mini chat. You want to start creating conversations or get them onto your email newsletter list and really start to build that connection by sending a monthly newsletter out to people. And they're going to get to know you even more. Then the more that happens, the deeper you're getting them into your funnel. And then they're going to see one post that you're maybe recruiting or doing some special offers. They already know you. They think you're their best friend. They're going to join you above anybody else because you've built that relationship up. Call to actions. Every single status, and I see so many people do this. You do a status on Instagram, there's no call to action. It's just, oh, isn't this a lovely bunch of grapes? Some people don't even have a description about the photo on it. So make sure you write a story, but not an essay. But you want to really tell people what that photo is. And then if you want to find out more, hit the link in my bio. And if you say that, go to hit the link in my bio, which is your link tree or your tap bio, which you're going to connect them to other things, your Facebook page, your brochure, all that sort of stuff. If you write a call to action, hit the link in my bio, but physically do the brackets at and your name, they're going to click that and they go straight to it. It just makes it so much quicker for them. So tag your friends. That will get, who would get value from this post. Repost, and share the voucher with your friends. Double tap if you agree, because that just means they're going to get heart. You're going to get heart. Never miss a post. Comment below, message. You can do messages with video in the direct messages as well. So I don't only post to Twitter. Why have I wrote only post to Twitter? Hashtags. Tell me what this is as well. Instagram is made for hashtags. Twitter's made for hashtags. Facebook isn't made for hashtags. You can maybe do 2 on Facebook, 30 on Instagram. You've got probably about 5 on Pinterest, and about 3 on Twitter or something. That's the general rule of thumb to do with those. Right, direct messages is that little arrow on the top. So you're going to go to your home screen. On the very top right, you've got a little arrow. That's where you can send a direct message. You can send a video to anybody who follows you. You can now also leave automatic messages, which is something I really need to work on myself this weekend to create that. So any new followers who come to me are going to get a video or they're going to get a message saying, hi, thanks for connecting. This is my daughter who sends me totally random photos, cute little head jog. But you can send all this sort of stuff as well. Scheduling posts, you don't really have to, but you can do. You've got Planoly, I just showed you that. I use SyncShare before I used it direct on my computer. I would do the post, add my photo, and then ping it, and then I'd have to be on my phone and do all that jazz. So there's loads of ways you can do that. Instagram mistakes to avoid. We're getting there, guys. Honestly, we're getting there. Trust me. What time am I on now? I don't even know. Oh, I've not done too bad, actually. This is really fast for me. Right. So common Instagram mistakes to avoid. Overusing popular hashtags. Love, coffee, sunshine. Something that you're really not going to get people seeing your stuff on. Not using any hashtags. Not checking hashtag spellings. I've done this so many times. I think, oh my God, you idiot. So I'll go and delete it and I have to do it again. Not using, using your company name because not many people are going to be using it. Not using a call to action at all. Go hit the link in my bio, double tap, tag somebody who's going to get value. And you can't work Instagram like other platforms. You've got to drive people to your website via your call to action. Instagram is very, very unique. It doesn't work like Facebook. It doesn't work like Twitter. It is about giving value. It's about giving a good graphic. It's about giving a good story to do with that photo and driving people where you want them to go. Hit the link in that bio. You want to get a link tree, and on that link tree, you want to set, you link it. That's why it's called link tree, to your business page, to your group, to a brochure, to your recruiting link. You could have join my team and have it recruited straight away to your recruiting link. You can have it to your YouTube channel. You can have it anywhere. Go and have a look at my bio, and you'll get some ideas of how I link my call to actions. And then I said, just go hit the link in my bio, hit the link in my bio, hit the link in my bio, and so on. Right, so do use what's happening today in the world. You know, oh my God, it's so, you don't really want to go on about Brexit, do you, at the minute? No, that's maybe not a good thing to go on about what's going on in the world. But think about, you know, it could have been about the Eurovision, Game of Thrones. Oh my God, apparently there's a big uproar on that. I don't watch it, but that's relevant, and that's what people are searching and talking about. So start to use things like that. How could you weave that into your business? Think about, you know, I'm staying up late tonight because I haven't got work in the morning. You don't say, because I work from home with FM. You know, you don't need to say that. You just, you know, I'm so fortunate that I've got an opportunity that I can stop up all night, you know, and that's it. Right, so location, use that location and find people local to engage with. Events, company conference, social media conferences, they all have hashtags. Create a hashtag. You know, you could have hashtag FM team support. So you could technically run a competition, and everybody who uses the hashtag FM team support, who adds this photo, you can see who's in FM team support because they use that hashtag. Yeah, it's not relevant to anyone but you and your team, but it just means that you can connect and see what people are doing and get some ideas as well. Right, don't share all your holiday pics. Do share your lifestyle and interests. Don't overdo the selfies. Do show you've got to show your face. You've got to go and look at my feed. I use my ring light. You know, when you have those days, you get out the shower, your makeup's on, your hair's all done. You'll know all this, David. When your hair's done and your makeup's done, I get that ring light fired right up, and I'll do this, and I'm like, you know, all these silly little Raj poses, but I'll add them onto my Facebook, and I'll put them on Instagram with a quote, or my Throwback Thursdays. You know, I've got a brilliant one that I'm going to be sharing this week, and it's, God, my hair was so short. But that takes me back to a time. I just started FM. This one, I think no, I hadn't. I'd started team building. This was the May. It must have been May. Hit 21%. So I'll tell a story that, oh my God, this takes me back to the time I not long started team building, and I, you know, things changed for me dramatically just from a simple opportunity to work from home. Status done. That is it. So this is why you need to do loads of photos, because you will always use them. I could use photos that I've done maybe last week upstairs here, and I'll still share them in 6 months, 2 years. It doesn't really matter. It's just the value in the words that you're giving people. I'm going back. And so don't post random photos. Think about what you're doing. Do post behind the scenes, photos of the scenes and videos. Don't ignore what you do. Do show what you're working on or learning. Don't post a logo or branding on every post. This is a huge another mistake people do as well. Have I got anything? I don't even think I've got anything at hand with my logo on, because it gets so, yeah, that's my logo. So I've got my Shad and Howard there. So I can't put that on every single post, because then everyone's going to see a photo and they're going to see this stuck right on it. It's going to, oh my God, she's there again. Oh, she's there again. You know, you've got to really make it be authentic as well and not salesy. Don't post endless photos of your kids or pets. Do share the occasional photo of those in your life. So if you want to do loads of photos of your kids or your pets, add them to your stories. People do want to see that. You know, it's part of who you are, but they don't want to see your whole feed on Instagram. Oh my God, there's the dog. Oh my God, there's the dog. There's the dog again. Oh, look, there's the goldfish. Oh, there's that. You know, it's you know, what does this woman do? What does she do? You know, you just got to think about what you're posting. Don't post only graphics. Oh my God, you want your face, get your face on there, get you holding a product, get your dog on there, get, as I said, don't put your dog on there, get your dog on there, not every single post. It's just about the right balance, including photos. Don't brag about yourself. Oh my God, how many people can't stand people who brag about themselves? You just don't do it. You want to highlight your clients, you want to highlight your customers, the testimonials. I have a photo album saved on my phone with screenshots of testimonials, and I'll add them to my story every now and again. Do you want it to be shared in, testimonials? And don't share only social media tips. This is for doing social media training and stuff like that, but incorporate tips and tutorials. So this is the same for FM, doing your makeup tips, makeup how-tos, how to use certain products, how to use the degreaser, how to use the iron and oven. You can do so many videos and go live with these. So really start to think about the products that you're sharing and what you're sharing. So now go out there, engage with your followers, be amazing and stand out from the crowd. And that's exactly what you need to be doing. So let me just come back over here now. Where am I? We've got Madeline. There's Madeline. She's still with us.
Fantastic.
There we go. I'm smaller. I don't know what I've done there. Hang on. Let's get there. We're side by side again. So I hope he's got some value from that.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Sharon. As usual, that was an amazing job. I will replay it again so I can learn, because it looks a fantastic platform to get new people and to get orders as well.
Yeah,
which is brilliant. It is. So anyway, a skeleton went to the bar and asked for a gin and tonic and a mop.
Go on.
That's it. A gin and tonic and a mop. It's a skeleton. They don't have to put up with my jokes this weekend because I won't be here. I'll be quite busy at the weekend with David. So, because we're celebrating our Pearl anniversary at the weekend. So I won't be on live this week, but I'll be back the week after. So I just hope everyone has a fantastic bank holiday weekend. Also, let us know on FM Team Support what you'll be doing so we can say hi. And thank you, Sharon. That was value. That was fantastic. Thank you very much. Okay.
And I will answer any questions, and I'll post the link to my little workbook so you can start to build, who your customers are, hashtags, and there's a 30-day plan to give you an idea of every single day to post them. And another good idea, if you're stuck on what to post, is you could maybe do this with team support, is the alphabet. So, the 1st of June, post something about with the letter A. So it could be, I don't know, you could have flowers, what are they, anemones?
Or an apple.
Or is that wrong? That's an anemone. You know what I mean?
An apple.
And B, it could be, I don't know. Yeah, it seriously could. It could be something like did you ever see that test? And I done it because I don't like brown bananas. So I literally took a photo of a banana that I'd left it deliberately. And I just done that question, would you eat this? So you could do that on Instagram. Would you eat this? And some people are like, Sharon, why would you not eat that? And it's like, because it's got brown bits on. I like proper yellow bananas.
Yeah.
So there's always something.
Fantastic. Well, thank you again so much for coming on. Okay.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And we will try and do a training day at our house soon.
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go. So anyone near Blackpool, Thornton Cleveleys and up north, just welcome to come along. We'll let you know some dates, okay?
Right. Everybody, I will sign off. I'll switch us off and we'll see you on the other side.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.